It seems like every summer there's a new hottest day ever on record. Well, Earth's temperature has been increasing steadily every year, and this can only mean devastating news for the generations to come. And as a university student and part of the new generation, I've always felt inclined to understand the impacts of climate change and the potential solutions that we can come up with. And I believe we can all agree that we want to provide a sustainable, livable planet for our kids and the future generations to come. So climate change is a pressing global issue and it demands our urgent action. Embracing renewable energy is the only way that we can actually do this. And I'll be giving background information on climate change, the significance of renewable energy. I'll discuss my viewpoints on why switching to renewable energy is important. And we'll talk about some actions that we can actually do to support this switch. So, let's start by understanding the gravity of the climate crisis and why renewable energy is the solution that we need. So, the IPCC asserts that the combustion of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, which traps heat and results in an increase in global temperature. We know this. Sea levels rise, species go extinct, and food and water shortages are just a few of the effects that climate change has had on both the natural world and our culture. So having recognized the urgency of this situation, let's explore the potential renewable energy that we can use to address the crisis. So, renewable energy is derived from non-depletable natural resources such as sunlight, wind, water, and geothermal heat. It is emphasized in the IPCC's special report on renewable energy sources that switching to renewable energy can dramatically reduce greenhouse gas emissions, resulting in a clearer and more sustainable environment. Additionally, investment in renewable energy fosters technological improvements and increases energy security and offers new job possibilities, right? So, transitioning to renewable energy requires collective efforts. So, how can we make a difference? How can you make a difference, you listening to this? Well, to take action to create a more sustainable future, we must act in a number of ways to stop climate change the best that we can. We need to promote renewable energy efforts. Now, what does that mean? So, the U.S. Department of Energy, the DOE, people can support laws through the Department of Energy and encourage the use of renewable energy on a local, regional, and international scale. We can generate support for this by speaking out in favor of clean energy initiatives, whether that be, like I said, neighborhood, local, state, and just spreading knowledge about the advantages of renewable energy. Adopting energy conservation and energy efficient behaviors such as using energy saving appliances and making the best use of our transportation can have a big influence on our carbon footprint at an individual level. Whether that be walking more, riding a bike. In the grand scheme of things, if everybody helps, the individual basis can really help the global problem. So now, on a bigger scale, if you would like to participate in this clean energy revolution, think about purchasing solar panels. Solar panels for your residence, business can really help. So at the end of the day, the choice is ours to make. So let's recap our responsibilities and the potential positive outcomes so you guys listening to this can know what to focus on. So, as you know, renewable energy is the answer to the urgent and serious problem of climate change. We can stop climate change and build a more sustainable future for our kids and our grandkids. And adopting this renewable energy not only is it morally correct, but it is also important just to protect the planet. And that's, at the end of the day, that's all we want. And every single one of you watching this, listening to this, I urge you to take the initiative to promote renewable energy projects and incorporate some sustainable habits into your life. We already talked about some. Another one could be recycling more or using less plastic, things of that nature. When we band together, we can have a big effect on the battle against climate change. So together, we can work towards a sustainable future together that keeps our world thriving and a habitable place for all living things, not just us, but all animals, and let's keep the earth habitable. Thank you for listening.